Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. And this energy, I'm telling you, I'm bursting at like the seams inside because unfortunately here in Hawaii, we couldn't see the Aurora Borealis, aka Northern Lights, which I was not very happy about, but I guess, you know, we live in paradise every day. So the universe is like, you know, you guys in Hawaii don't need to be seeing that. Okay, you guys already see everything else. It's like, oh, whatever. But I did see pictures and videos from people around the world, and supposedly tonight again, people are going to be able to catch another glimpse of it. And I mean, it is a phenomenon, isn't it? They're just so beautiful. For those of you that have ever purchased my prophecy bracelets made with Super 7 beads, right? I should have put mine on today. I'll go do that after this video. They say the Super 7 bracelet, the Super 7 beads are very connected to the Aurora Borealis as well too. I mean, it's all these geomagnetic storms, which is causing people to be able to see the Aurora Borealis in the US. But it's also the solar storms we've been having, a shitload of them, right? You guys can see what I'm doing when I'm talking. I'm stalling because I'm trying to feel out what deck we're going to use. Sometimes it's just so obvious and easy, and sometimes it's sort of like, So yeah, the energy is ripe. It's just so much. I'm just bursting at the seams. I'm telling you, I'm just like, I did a reading recently, believe on here. In fact, it was on YouTube. I'm trying to find which reading it was, so I need your guys' help. It was a reading I did within the past couple of weeks where I had said these two people come from the same star. And it's just got this feeling of like reuniting, right? You know, first of all, let's touch up on the sun and the solar flares. That's not abnormal, right? We have solar flares all the time. But the ones that happened this week were like on a whole nother level. You know, the sun is connected to the masculine's energy. The sun also is about awakening. So it's causing all of these activations and awakenings within people, quite specifically masculines, because they are connected to the sun. The feminine is the moon. But we're all being affected by this, right? Because again, the sun symbolizes healing and awakening and truth and just pure bliss and success. Now, our first card from my Midnight Hour Oracle is Magician. And you can see he's hiding. Of course, someone would text me. That's freaking about an order. I hate when you get those, like, you order from a company and then they fucking text you up the ass after that. It's just like, where's my shit? Tell me when my shit's coming. I don't care about what sale you have. And so the Magician is hiding in the dark. This is symbolic that, number one, you haven't met yet. Number two, you know them, but they haven't made their intentions, their feelings known. They're hiding it. If you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, I posted this thing about chemistry and about how, you know, some have it, some don't. And the song that I felt I needed to put on that post was John Mayer's Gravity. You guys have heard me sing it for years because they've channeled that song to me for years. And I hear it. Again, no coincidence, I heard it this morning. I hear it every time I look at him. Whoa, oh, oh, gravity. Stay the hell away from me. Whoa, oh, gravity has taken better men than me. So there's a magnetic pull between two souls that this masculine may have tried to fight. You can see him hiding in the shadows. It's about not revealing self or not revealing truth about emotions and feelings. Oh my God, union, infinity. See, it's two souls coming back together. It's a reuniting. The reason I asked what reading it was that I had said, it's like they come from the same stars, because it's kind of that concept, right? That like, that's your origination for some people. It's like you came from the same star, and then the star was a supernova and it exploded. And, you know, throughout all this time and space, you guys find each other again, reincarnated in physical bodies. And so the reunion between these two souls will be like a supernova happening again. There's an explosion of something. It's why they would feel so familiar, even if it's the very first time you met them. It's a stranger you recognize. It's someone that resonates with you on this deeper level. Your paths are so aligned because it's gravitational pull towards each other. And so your lives would almost be super parallel to each other. And what's crazy is parallel lines, and we've talked about this for years, parallel lines are two lines that are never destined to meet. But gravitational pull and force can actually cause them to cross paths and meet. And I've told you guys this for years, that the moon is very powerful, right? The moon can pull the tides with absolute ease and no issues. So there's major gravitational pull and force here, bringing two souls back together. Because it's very past lifey, but it goes beyond past life. It's so ancient. You came from the same fucking star. You guys have followed me for years, Apartment on the Beach. You guys remember that one time I was on live? And actually Rider-Waite deck I was using. And it was the star card. And I used to sit there and look at the star card. And I would constantly say, something's really important about this star. It's going to end up being super, super important somehow. There's something so important about that. What's funny is I was just talking about the Super 7 beads, right, with my prophecy bracelet. And you have the 7 sisters, which is the star constellation, right? 7 sisters. So there's something about that. I don't know. Maybe that's one of the stars you guys originated from. I don't know. All I know is that this energy right now is fucking on another goddamn level. You either gonna feel it or you fucking don't. And I'm reaching out to people to see who's feeling this, because I think those people that's their story, they resonate with the whole, we come from the same star, and it really is possibly your story of how you and this person, that's what your guys' connection is. Remember, there's all types of connections. You have soulmate, karmic soulmate, and soulmates don't always mean romantic, but I know that I've always felt different. I mean, of course, we're aquas, you know, we're like the aliens of the zodiac, but there's always been this weird feeling like I don't belong here. And I think many people can relate. And this is why, for those of you that say, stop talking and just stick to the reading, I will not. And don't you fucking tell me what to do. I do what the fuck I want here. It's my channel. It's a dictatorship here, and it's free 99. But this is why I share a lot of what I'm thinking, feeling, or going through and experiencing. So you sitting there at home or wherever you are watching me, feel like you're not alone. It's so comforting to know someone else has had these thoughts and feelings too. For example, many of us have felt like from birth, we were already in love with a person. From birth, as a child. And we just always have gone throughout life like feeling like, is it them, is it them, is it them, right? But feeling that energy of being in love with a person from the beginning. Feeling like you don't fit in, feeling different, being the black sheep, being the outcast, being the underdog, being the one that always has to go through so much life experience and lessons, right? They say if you want to be a healer, they're going to drag your ass so that you can master the art of healing. You'll be broken. You will be betrayed. You will be hurt to master the art of healing. It's just what it is. There's a reunion. God knows how many years in the making, 1,000, 1,000,000, because they've originated from the same place, and this place is fucking ancient. It's ancient. This infinity symbol also makes me feel like it's like they're tied together. I don't know, it kind of looks like a bow. The crow, bitch. It's like the fucking Northern Lights is announcing it. It's like screaming it. Everybody, how do you deny something fucking ridiculous is happening? Are you fucking kidding me? People in freaking Cali, Oregon, fucking New York can see the Aurora Borealis? The Northern fucking Lights. And you're gonna tell me oh, there's just nothing happening in the universe right now. There's nothing happening. Are you fucking insane? Now, don't get me wrong. Not everybody is awakened enough. Not everybody's in tune enough. And especially today, I peaked. The moon is in Cancer. So you intuitive bitches is intuitive on another motherfucking level right now. It's almost too much where I feel overstimulated. I just feel like, oh my God, you guys, I'm like going to fucking explode. Because I just feel so connected to everything. Like my intuition is going off. It's for screaming. But the announcement, right? I've always said, because they've channeled it for years, the crows announce it, right? So you have the crow card. Announcement. Magic. Omen. That's a fucking omen. Hello? I'm losing my shit. I totally forgot I'm not supposed to do that on YouTube. I'm so just... You see how severe it is? Something huge is coming. I did a reading recently. It popped up on my thing and I was like, oh my God, my gut was like, watch it, watch it, watch it. Go watch it. Okay, if you resonate with this shit. It was April 13th, I believe it was, 12 for the 13th. And the reading was called, They Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. Something about strong magnetic pull overpowers them or something. Bitch, I was watching the reading, my jaws dropped because I watch it as like a third party person watching someone else. And I said in there, it's like a storm. And the storm is a confession. And then just everything I was talking about in that reading a couple of weeks ago, I was just like blown the fuck away because it's just so the energy that's popping off right now. And, you know, these two souls, this gravitational pull that they're going to have towards each other, it is like a supermassive black hole. Like the black holes up there in space, it has like a vacuum suction. It just sucks everything into it, right? It's that powerful. But it's also like that gravitational pull, that beautiful dance between moon and tide. My point is it's going to be gravitational and uncontrollable, and something in the universe is screaming to us right now. Like actually physically, right? A lot of times it's this, where it's third eye, it's the feeling of it, or we're intuitively hitting on it. This is seeing it with your fucking muggle eyeballs. This grand show of the universe saying, believe in me. Look at what I can do. Look at the wonders around you. Look at the beauty. Look at the magic around you. But it does feel like a huge omen. There's a storm, right? What was it that I've channeled for years? A friend of mine just reminded me of it last night. Remember I always say he comes in like a storm. I've said it for years. This was the week that we had not literal storms. Because we think, right, Muggle, we go, oh, it's storms. It's like rain and thunder and like lightning. This was fucking solar and geomagnetic storms. I would not be goddamn surprised if whatever has been happening this particular week, and I did say this particular week, from here on after, massive shifts and changes. They're gonna come out. Is it a confession? You're gonna meet. X marks the spot. Physically meeting finally. Stories will all be different, but the fact remains is the end result is still union, or should I say reunion. The crows are announcing it. The actual crows. You might see omens such as rainbows. You might see spirit animals, butterflies, crows, right? Whatever. You might see the aurora borealis. Poison, intoxication. You also have chandelier, which is the luxury, glamour, and wealth energy, right? That energy is really important because you see you have infinity with abundance, because many of you, your vibration is going to shift so much that abundance will be attracted to you. Money, because money is energy. Major fucking career opportunities, life-changing shit too, like winning the lottery, getting the job of your dreams, starting a business that just comes to you like that you never thought of or you never thought would work, and you become like a 7-figure a year bitch. Very auspicious, but you will become magnetic to all of this crazy energy. Red rose. Love, passion, romance. Yes. because that's what's blooming, right? Is love. Love is in the air everywhere I look around. This is the one bringing the red rose. They're bringing a rose. That's their confession. The rose symbolizes their confession. The rose symbolizes the way they're going to feel when you meet, if you haven't met yet. It's such huge energy. It's almost like my muggle mouth cannot even say, I can't even, like my muggle brain can't even articulate and communicate to you exactly the amazingness of this energy. I feel so connected to it. It's like I'm bathing in it. It's like I'm swimming in it. I'm flying in it. And it's just magic. Like it's so intense and magical. Like I want to cry. Like it's enough to make me cry. Because you just think of the magnitude of it. Like, people have to fly to like Norway and shit, right? To watch Aurora Borealis. Some places in Alaska might be able to catch a glimpse. But it's like this thing that is very difficult to be able to see. And did you see the pictures and videos of it? That people just randomly saw in their backyard in, I don't know, fucking Texas, Florida, or freaking Cali, Oregon. It was like mind-blowing. I mean, I just sat in like awe. It's bummed. We didn't get to see this in Hawaii. But yet I do realize there's no accidents, right? There's a reason we couldn't see it in Hawaii. All right, let's get somewhere with the tarot, I guess. Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. That's friendship. This is leaving the friend zone. Because the Eight of Cups is leaving something, walking away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling. And this screams, I'm walking away from a business connection, casual friendship, because it's not emotionally fulfilling. I want more. Someone's going to want more. The Tower, it'll be sudden and unexpected, but it will be like lightning hits both people. Lightning strikes. Lightning can symbolize a sudden epiphany. So for some of you that's had this ongoing connection with a person, with all of the fucking geomagnetic and solar storms happening, lightning might strike them. Ding! Epiphany. Awakening. Oh my God. Yep. Two of fucking Cups. Absolutely. That's the reunion. And you also have the Ace of Wands, which is reaching out. This is action, reaching out. That could be even an olive branch for those of you that there is some type of apology that's needed. But it's an olive branch or it's reaching out. It's action, passionate action. The Chariot, something is coming in. This is forward progress, right? This is movement here. It's also Cancerian energy. And the Eight of Pentacles is work. Everything here screams either it's a business or work connection or someone's working on something. They're working on something. Three of Swords. Someone here could have walked away because of fear of getting their heart broken, right? That's something that they do. If emotions get involved, this person's like song and dance has always been walking away. King of Wands, he ain't gonna walk away no more, bitch. There it is. Kang Dangalang, as I like to call him. This is coming out of the dark. They're coming out of the dark. Or this is an awakening that causes action. You see, it's going to be something of the sort, but the details will be different. It's general. I'm like inside. I told you there's no fucking words. It's one of those things where we're just all sitting here like this, like all the intuitives, which is the healers, right? We're just all sitting here like, you feel it? Fuck yeah, bitch. Is it swallowing you whole? Fuck yeah. You feel connected to it? Fuck yeah. And we're just like this. Just because it's so huge and we're like, what is this? So what? What is this? Oh my God. We know what it means. But we're almost like afraid to say it out loud to jinx it in a weird way, right? You're just sort of like, they're coming. Or they're coming back. Or they're coming back. Queen of Cups. This is a softer version of yourself. This is a version of yourself that will be open and receptive, especially if they are going to come back. Because if someone comes back and they're of a low vibration, we don't blink twice. Feathers aren't ruffled. No, thank you. Have a great life. Bye. Nobody needs to get hyphy. You guys don't need to leave hyphy comments here. We're not talking about a fuck face. Why would we talk about a fuck face and you being reunited with such of a person or connection? If that, who the fuck said that? No. But if that happens, because they come, they go, they always come back, thank you, goodbye. But there's a softness to the feminine. I feel like if it's the right one, there's this, no matter how much you wanted to tell them to go fuck themselves, something inside of you is going to melt. It may take some time, because Queen of Swords going to come rushing in there. Get out of here, I got this, right? She's going to be coming in there with her fucking sword and shit. But, you know, the Queen of Cups is going to have almost a deciding factor sort of an energy, where the Queen of Cups, because she's intuitive, she's going to intuitively feel it out of like, I actually think it's safe to hear what they have to say. And the intuitiveness of the Queen of Cups, because remember now, right now, our intuition is fucking heightened. It is through the fucking roof. Bitch, it's exploding everywhere around us. It's too much messages. It's like, holy fuck. That Queen of Cups inside of you, your intuitiveness, your high priestess, the witch in you, whatever, however you want to fucking call it, is going to feel it's safe. Even if logic says, fuck no, something inside will say it is safe. And it's almost like they're going to come and take refuge in you. The sun. Yes. 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 Because it's fucking the sun. Solar fucking flares from the sun, which are light codes, which control DNA activations. It controls awakening as far as like ascension, remembering. It controls and is connected to healing, happiness and joy and bliss. The sun is also a star. Oh my fucking God. You guys remember that book and movie? The sun is also a star. Now, I'm going to just say something here, and I don't want to hear logic and scientific. I'm just saying something here because this is what came to my head. What if the sun, because it's like, well, the sun is also a star. The sun and the moon are stars. That somewhere in ancient fucking times, back when, how, what, when, where, were one, part of one thing. I'm just giving you an example, right? Because we're saying like, oh, we originate from one star. The star is a supernova, it explodes, and then, you know, we become separated from this person, and through time, it's because it's gravitational pull, you get pulled towards each other. But what if like it's that same concept with the sun and the moon? You see why the eclipses are so important? Because it's when the sun and the moon get to reunite. But there's something about that. Polar opposites, very different. For some of you, maybe distant, right? But there's like this almost impossibility about it, or feeling like it's can never be. But the sun and the moon is the masculine and the feminine, right? It is the masculine and the feminine. New love. Because that's what it's going to come in as. Someone brand new, but it's not new. It's a fucking old ancient lover. But it comes up every day. Why? Because it's what it is. Some of you are meeting someone new. Obviously, they're going to be new. You never met them in this fucking lifetime in these muggle bodies. But it's not a new fucking birth. It's not a new soul. Celebrations. Yeah, the angels going to sing their fucking hallelujahs. Friendship. See, there's something about that shit. Remember, you had the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups earlier. It's like friendship might have been the lead thing. I can't even talk. It started as friends, business, casual, and then it leans into romance. Someone just is tired of being your friend. It's not cutting it. They don't want to be your friend. But for some of you, the biggest fucking plot twist in the goddamn world is going to be that. We're just so conditioned to think that we have to meet a person, and upon 2.2 seconds, it's going to be like it is in the movies. And the chemistry is going to be there, and they're going to ask us out immediately. We're going to start dating and get engaged and married in 7 days. And that's not the reality for some people's stories. Is it going to be for some? Sure. Sure. But for some, it may not happen that way. It might be a person right under your motherfucking nose. Because remember, magician was hiding. He was hiding what he felt, hiding his emotions, or secret admirer energy, where they're completely lurking in the shadows and you have no goddamn clue. Something goes from friendship to non. A magical encounter. Yes. Why would it be so magical? Because these two souls are both exploding within. Because it's a chemical reaction. And it will be physical. It would be magical because it's a reunion. God knows how many fucking years in the making. It's magical because it's the impossible that happens. Find each other again. How many lifetimes have you found each other? But they may not have all worked. I feel like every time you find each other in another life, it's a miracle in itself, considering how many places in the world you could be born. It's just, you really think about it, like how incredibly insane is that? And what you're going to find is that there's stories of this person. They might say they grew up here, but they moved there, and you'd be, oh, I grew up there. They'd be, oh yeah, I went to school there. Oh my God, I used to live in that city. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's like you guys have such weird coincidences of like these things, but like always missed each other. Maybe never in the same place at the same time until now. Daydreaming of you. Sorry, it says dreaming of you, but I saw daydreaming. They're daydreaming of you, or they may have had a dream of you, but here's that surrender. The surrender is the magician has been fighting it, right? For some of you, that's your story. A masculine was fighting it. But the strong pull, gravitational pull, like the moon pulls the tides, or like a super massive black hole, like up in space, it is uncontrollable. They cannot fight it anymore. This is pure total surrender. This is like John Mayer's gravity. How do you fight gravity? I mean, you can try. Oh, you could try. But you're just going to exhaust yourself. It's like swimming against the current. Why would you want to do that? Just exhaust yourself and go nowhere fucking quick? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. When you really think about it, does that make sense to you? No, the fuck it don't. The sun again. I'm speechless. Justice. Libra energy, balance. High Priestess. Talked about my High Priestess bracelet earlier. Prophecy. AKA my High Priestess bracelet. That I told you, our intuition right now, if that's the energy that you are in, if you are in that soul tribe, your fucking intuition right now is... it's exploding. On another deeper level, it's almost like we can't contain our fucking selves. This is keeper of secrets though, right? It says guarding secrets. But it also talks about intuition, inner knowing, higher knowledge, dreams, and silence. because it's like an eerie quiet. Wasn't it really quiet like the past couple of days? I talked about it in some of my readings, how, and even when I was on live on Instagram, either yesterday or the day before, it was like when I tuned into the energy, it was silence. Like that's quiet, eerie, calm before the storm kind of a feeling. One more. This is getting kind of lengthy. One more. We're going to go into the extended for this. Holy fuck, Temperance. It's been a long time coming. Because Temperance is patience. It's Sag, but it's ruled by Jupiter. There's something here about Jupiter behind this as well, too. Can feel it. Jupiter is about expansion, right? And it's luck and it's all these things, but there's something about Jupiter energy. If I can feel it out in the extended, we shall do that. But if you wish to rent this extended, click below this video, the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. Click on the first one. Go to my website in the extended readings and special love / oracle. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. That info is below. And thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I'll see you in the extended. Love you.